Hello and welcome to another edition of Sand Shark Bites. I'm your host, Justin Jarrett, Sports Information Director at USCB, Sports Information Director. And I'm joined, as always, by the real winner of this week's debate, James A. Duffy, Professor and Athletic Supporter Extraordinaire at USCB, right?
That's exactly
Something
it, yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to tell you about another week of Sand Shark Athletics, and it's been another exciting week.
Yeah.
Things have kind of simmered down a little bit. The newness is wearing off of this fall season, but we're getting settled into a really nice fall season here. Things are going well for all of our Sand Shark teams, and I guess we'll start the rundown with men's golf. They were most recent team in action Monday and Tuesday at the Thomas Invitational, and a really good performance.
Headed out with something to prove. The women had just done real well a couple of days before, and they saw them all gathered at lunch the other day. They were real enthusiastic about heading out, and had some great switches. I mean, the performances of everybody was good. It wasn't like one guy was carrying the team.
The team has been very consistent so far. Shot a 284 to beat SCAD, our rival from across the bridge. It was the Battle of the Bridge, we've been calling it, over at Savannah Harbor on Friday. So that was a nice win, and shot 4 under par there, which was awesome. And then had the first round lead at the Thomas Invitational out in Valdosta, Georgia. Just couldn't hang on. Coach Danny Allen is just kicking himself that they let that one get away. Lost it by 2 shots, finished 3rd overall.
Yeah, that's tough.
But freshman Newport Laparachkit with a great performance. He finished 3rd in just his second collegiate event, so that was awesome. Shot a 69 in the second round.
I met him for the first time the other day. Real polite, real friendly.
In
the 30 seconds that I got to meet him.
Very nice
really
kid.
Great impression.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll find out more about him a little later in the show, actually, because Carlo, our old buddy Carlo, has come by this week. He's stopped by, graced us with his presence, and he'll catch up with the men's golf team a little bit later. And Newport's going to show us some trick shots.
Oh, fantastic.
Newport actually has some trick shot videos out there on YouTube, so he's pretty good at it. He's got some chops. But yeah, men's golf off to a great start. Hopefully they can keep it going. They're hosting their tournament next week, and I say hosting very loosely because it's in Tampa, Florida, or Palm Harbor, Florida, down at Innisbrook Resort. Both men and women hosting tournaments down there next week. Danny Allen, as I mentioned, his family very involved down at Innisbrook. His uncle's involved with the PGA Tour event there, so going to be a cool venue for them to host a tournament down there, and they've got everybody who's anybody in the NAIA coming to that one, so it'll be a great event. You mentioned women's golf. They're enjoying a week off to bask in the glory of their win last week, their big win.
They are all walking around campus looking happy and excited, too, and they're taking compliments finally.
Oh, really?
I mean, geez, it's hard to give them a compliment sometimes.
They're very self-deprecating.
Yeah, they are. But
I played terrible golf.
Yeah, no, you guys are great. Fantastic. Thank you. At least getting a thank you out of them rather than saying, oh, I could have done better.
Hopefully they can win another one next week.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we're in the throes of soccer season, and it's been a roller coaster ride.
But they're coming home. They've been gone for most of this month, and now they're coming home.
Finally,
so finally, I'm going to get to see a home game.
Are you?
It's not a preseason game.
Okay.
It's my first game Friday, 3 o'clock here at Finland Field. Still doing it. We're continuing the month-long fundraiser for
the finale
cancer.
of Pediatric Cancer Awareness Month. You can get in free with a new stuffed animal or board game. Bring that to the gate, and you'll get in for free. Those will go to pediatric cancer patients at area hospitals. I believe the softball team and soccer team are both making plans to visit hospitals and deliver those. So that's for a good cause. They'll also accept donations as well, and those will go to Leo's Legacy. Told you about that on the show last week, but a local charity in honor of a young man who was close to the USCB family, part of the USCB family, who passed away from leukemia, and they've got a foundation in his honor that gives out some scholarships and things. So great cause once again, and they're hoping to get to a goal of $1,000 for that. So we'd love to have you come out, watch some soccer, and hopefully have some generosity to donate to that cause as well. And hopefully get this winning streak going. We've had a little hard time building momentum.
We're
fits and starts.
Fits and starts, 500 team, but that's still one of our best.
I mean, that's,
game starts,
like
right?
Coach Ed just said this morning or this afternoon that we're 2 goals away from being 7-3. And
that's right.
That's frustrating, but that's where we are right now. Nice win at Ave Maria on Saturday, 5-3. Fell behind 2-0 early. Had some great spark off the bench from Haley Pena and a couple of others who were held out of the starting lineup for that very reason. They wanted to bring them in against tired legs and let them do their work. And Haley went to town. She had a goal. I initially was credited with 2 assists. I had that corrected to 1 assist, but nonetheless, she's now, we've been waiting for this moment, the career leader in points, goals, and assists at USCB, and still has a year and a half to go.
That's the Triple Crown, man.
It's incredible. Good kid, too.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
That's the other thing. Yep.
So yeah, trying to get that winning streak going. They've got St. Thomas at 3 o'clock in Finland on Friday, and then noon on Sunday against Florida Memorial. And I think they've been bribed to try to get a couple victories. There's a box of shirts, long sleeve shirts in Coach's office that they really like, and Coach said you're going to have to earn those. You're going to have to get 2 wins this weekend. So.
Can I play?
Yeah, really. We love
if there's
gear.
anything I want, it's free shirts and gear.
We love gear. We love free shirts. So, and that's all the official competition we've had this week. Cross country was off last weekend. They'll be back at it this weekend. In fact, kind of a home game. All but a couple of runners. A couple of the women are going up to USC Upstate, including Betsy Douglas. They're trying to find a race that she can't win. Seriously,
that's some trash
coach is
talk
looking
right there.
Coach is looking for a race she can't win, and he thinks he's found it. They'll have some really good Division I teams up there, Lipscomb in North Florida, and really push her to the test. She hasn't really been pushed a lot in NAIA competition this year, or even against the University of South Carolina. So she's going to go up there with a couple other women, and then the rest of them will run in the Run Force Run 5K at the Beaufort Shrimp Festival. So if you find yourself over there, you can go cheer them on.
Who else will be running in the Run Force Run 5K?
I don't know.
Are you not running in that?
No, I'm not. I'm holding out for the Buffalo Run 10K next week.
Buffalo Run 10K. Okay, I thought you were doing 5K. Okay.
Although I do feel a little like Forrest Gump when I run. I just keep running.
Yeah, just keep running.
So no cross country this week. Hopefully, big news to report next week from Betsy Douglas beating some more Division I runners, and then some unofficial results from softball.
Yeah, 2 games up at College of Charleston on Friday. Didn't win either one of them, but the news is all good otherwise. Like the things that were seen, there was no one that was disappointed. I mean, they were disappointed they didn't win, but in talking to players on the team, the coaching staff, everyone's real encouraged by what they saw with a lot of these new players that came out. Only 1 senior started. We had all kind of new people playing these positions they're starting that hadn't started before. Right. So a lot of really optimistic news on that front. So.
And playing a really good Division I team too.
There's that.
A team that won 38, something like that, games last year. So a really strong team. Lost the first one pretty lopsided, but fell behind 7-0 in the first inning. So that'll happen. But then the great thing was didn't lay down then. Came back in game 2 and lost, I believe, 4-3.
Yep, 4-3.
So a really strong effort. All the pitchers who were healthy pitched and did well. Got some freshmen, some valuable experience against great competition, and they'll be playing some home games coming up too. So
October 8th. Hardyville. Put it on your calendar.
Hardyville. Yeah, that's going to be great to see that team in action, because that's going to be a fun team.
It is.
So yeah, kind of a slow week, slow news week here for USCB athletics, I guess. But we're gearing up for a big weekend, and we're also gearing up to catch up with Carlo. Carlo, like we said, going to show you the golf team's trick shots. Catching up with Carlo coming up next right here on Sand Shark Bites. Hey, look who we found. It's the elusive Carlo. Time to catch up with Carlo for the first time in a couple of weeks. You've been busy with schoolwork and everything and trying to get things to work into your calendar, but finally found a little bit of time to catch up with the men's golf team. And what do you think about those guys?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually. I never did a segment with those guys, but a couple of them are buddies of mine, so I was like, why not? Let's go do a segment with them. So we did one on trick shots, and I'm actually really happy the way it turned out. We added some new elements to it this week. We added a microphone, and I had put some background music in there, so I really think that expanded the whole piece and added just a couple more elements to it.
All right, did you learn any good trick shots? You gonna show us any tricks?
Newport, actually. This kid has some trick shots. He's got his own YouTube channel, and he's really good at them. He was doing stuff where he was juggling on his YouTube. He set up a ball on like a little floaty thing, and he put it in his pool, and he somehow hit the ball off the floaty and into the hole. He's a little green in his backyard, and he's done some like really cool stuff.
All right, cool. Well, hopefully you can pick up some tricks and wow us with your trick shots now.
It's a work in progress.
All right, well, let's catch up with Carlo catching up with the USCB men's golf team. Let's see what trick shots they have in their bag.
I love them. They're fun to watch.
I think they're pretty sweet. I'm a fan.
It's fun. That's what I think of it.
Oh, yes, I am. I know actually a couple of people like in Europe too. They have they know pretty well a lot of trick shots, and it's fun to watch them. And yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think they're fun to watch. Not so great at them myself, but they're fun.
Not really. I'm not very good at them.
I'm not a doer. I'm more of a watcher myself. Yeah, I'm a watcher.
I don't think any of us are that gifted, maybe except for Newport or maybe Lucas. He's not bad either, I heard.
I try to do my own trick shots too, so I try to juggle with the ball and stuff like that, so that's what I like.
Yeah, I do.
What makes for the perfect trick shot? Is there anything that has to be done to make for a good trick shot?
Definitely, you got to have a little pre-shot routine to your trick shot for sure. The actions leading up to it, that kind of makes it. Execution as well. So all in all, you just gotta execute the trick shot.
You gotta do your own thing, not try to copy other people, and just do your own stuff, and that's what that's in.
So you gotta be really unique about it.
Yes, that's what I think. Yeah, exactly.
Aside from good hand-eye coordination and practice, that's about it.
Well, it just takes practice, a lot of practice, you know.
Is there any area on the golf course that is the best for practicing trick shots?
I'm gonna say probably just center of the green. Yeah, grass is shortest there. Easiest to kind of pick it clean, and definitely for sure center of the green. Yeah.
So like when you're waiting for the other guy to putt, you just pop out a trick shot?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Might get you kicked off a couple golf courses.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So, some of us, we try to juggle a ball and hit it on the range. Then Newport just juggles golf balls in his room. So.
Oh, wow, so he's dedicated.
Yeah, he enjoys it. So it is fun when you're good at it.
Who on the team would you say is the best at doing trick shots?
I think Newport is pretty good. He knows a couple of trick shots, and he's really, really good.
Newport's really good at trick shots, but from what I understand, that's all he does in his spare time. So, I guess you gotta trade trick shots for a life.
Yeah, he's kind of a nutcase. He's from Thailand or California, or wherever he's from. Good guy, but you could say he's not bad at trick shots either.
I've had some of your teammates tell me that's all he does in his spare time, just trick shots.
Yeah, I'm actually roommates with him. He knows his way around a trick shot for sure. Yeah.
Would you say that Newport is the best on the team at doing trick shots?
That's what everyone's saying, but I gotta see it to believe it. So we'll see.
I heard he has his own YouTube channel and everything dedicated to trick shots.
Yeah, I heard that today. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is kind of cool.
Can you please talk about your YouTube channel that you have for trick shots?
Well, I was bored in the summer, so I just made a YouTube channel and do trick shots.
Do you have a favorite go-to trick shot, or just a favorite trick shot that you admire?
I like driver off the deck. I don't know if you call that a trick shot, but I'm pretty good at it.
I don't have a favorite, but I just like to try them all.
My favorite go-to trick shot, I like to juggle with the ball. I can show you.
At the University of South Carolina, Beaufort, we offer small classes, individual attention, and an affordable education in an atmosphere that fosters diversity and achievement.
We are students.
We field 9 Sandshark sports teams that compete in the Sun Conference.
We are athletes.
We are one university with 2 campuses serving the coastal areas of South Carolina and Georgia.
We are the Low Country.
We are the fastest growing 4-year school in the University of South Carolina system. We are USCB.
Man, we're going to have to give Newport his own show to nothing but trick shots.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Newport's an interesting character. He makes me laugh. He's a funny kid. And that men's golf team's a lot of fun.
Laugh with, not so much as Carlo laughing at.
Right, true. That men's golf team's a fun bunch too. We're gonna have to catch up with them more often.
We're gonna have them around for a little while.
That's gonna be
a nice
fun.
young team that's gonna develop here. So.
That's true. We do. Well, that just about does it. There's one thing left to do, and that's to pick the Sandshark Bites Student Athlete of the Week. And pretty easy choice this week. We denied her last week, even though she was probably deserving or equally deserving.
And we promised it like a month ago when it was going to happen.
We did. We said, wait until you get the other ones, Haley. So she got them all now. Haley Pena from women's soccer. She's our Sandshark Bites Student Athlete of the Week. As we mentioned, she had a goal and assist against Ave Maria, and she's now the career leader in points, goals, and assists in USCB soccer history. And she's still got a year and a half left. She's going to be adding to that mark for a long time and be putting it out of reach. I don't know. We're going to have a really good player come along to break that one. Hopefully she can get a few more goals, maybe a couple assists this weekend, help the Sandsharks go 2-0 and get those new shirts. So congratulations, Haley, and best of luck this weekend. Do it some more. That's going to do it for us on another week of Sandshark Bites. We'll be back next week to do it all again. Hope you'll join us then. Until then, keep those fins up.